Hello everyone and welcome to another Let's Play. This time around I am playing a quiet game of Planet Crafter. Well, it's not really quiet, but it sounds quiet when it's on the actual beginning screen. But no, I've actually been having a lot of fun on this game. I saw it on Steam going for a good price and it's actually in its early stages. And yeah, I've just been messing about with it and seeing what can be done, what can't be done. And so far, from what I've seen of it, it's absolutely brilliant. Yes, there's different modes. You've got relaxing, intense, standard, and you also got your hardcore as well, if you prefer to do things that way. Let me give you a warning about the hardcore thing. It does erase your saves if you die, so just be warned on that. But yeah, I'm actually glad that they actually had that feature, because that's actually rather nice. Gives me a bit of a challenge then. But anyway, let's go on my relaxing area and see, well, show you what I've done so far. So you'll notice this planet is more of a red planet, so it's kind of like Mars in some way. So welcome to Mars. And wait, right, get your ass to Mars. Yeah, I can't do a good Arnie impersonation, but still. Well, story of this game. You start off in this pod. You're basically a prisoner sent on this planet to terraform it in order to pay back your debt and etc, etc. So moral of the game is don't get yourself in debt, because this is what could happen. And you are left with just a pod, a terrain gun, and etc. You do get to unlock new technologies along the way, like wind turbines, these enclosures that you can live in, or apartments, call it what you will, solar panels, grills and such like that, and each of them performs different tasks, different things. For example, your wind turbines and solar panels are like your power, and they also give other things towards the planet. These act as like the stuff goes towards like the Earth side of the planet. I can't remember what they call it. I think it might be the tension and such. Then you got your oxygen, which grants oxygen and plant life. You got your heat, which grants heat. Yeah, all these come to you at different points that you reach in the game. For example, if you reach a certain TI level or PPT level or whatever, you get access to different things and different things become unlocked. Like you get a tier 1 heater, tier 2 heater, you get tier 2 vegetable tube, tier 1 vegetable tube, you get a tier 2 crafting station, you get food growers, and etc etc. These food growers are actually a lifesaver, because they do actually save my backside literally. These containers are just temporarily, but they've got things, you know, basically stored in there and such. The terminals also come unlocked eventually. Your windows come unlocked eventually. I believe this one's my research one, where you just research different blueprints and you unlock all these lovely little goodies, and it tells you what you can unlock and such as you go along in progress, and it shows you how to unlock them and etc. I will admit the controls are somewhat, at first, a little bit odd at first, because I'm not used to how the controls is on this. I'm so used to pushing my tab for everything and etc etc. But it is not hard to control. It is easy to use, fully functional, and it's quite quick. I actually really love it, you know. Excuse me, as you can tell I ain't long had lunch. But yeah, I do love this game, and I have been absolutely addicted to the game, 100% addicted, and I kind of made a home in this game. Yeah, so you could say that this game is like if Subnautica and Astroneer had a baby, and this would be the result of it. And I'm like, wow, you know, mind blown by it. And yes, this is a tier 2 drill, and this will grant me more pressure to make the planet a little bit more better. Now, at the moment, I haven't unlocked the blue skies on this planet because I haven't got to that stage yet, but I will do eventually. And as you can see, this is my terraforming stages. It shows the current state is barren, so that's the first stage. Blue skies the second. At the moment, it's going up slowly. You got your oxygen going up at so many PPT. You got your heat going up by NK, and then it goes to PKs. Play kidding? Wow. Then you got your pressure, which is UPA, and then you got your KTI, which is the overall terraformation. So you're basically a Planet Crafter terraformer, basically making a shake and bake colony. all we just need is a terraform processor plant and a bunch of xenomorphs to run about. Or I hope to insert some form of aliens into this game. Oh my god, that would be so awesome. I have been waiting for sort of like an alien sort of like style game that we can all actually play and actually, oh, you know, just literally just get into the heat of the moment, you know. Then again, haven't we all? We've all been waiting for something like that. And yes, I have a thing for making windows for my place. Yes, I know the Geth will tell me windows are not exactly, you know, they don't serve an actual functional purpose, but for me, they're like decoration. I love my decorations. Everyone loves a decoration, right? Everyone loves a decoration! I swear I am not insane. Yet. This game makes me insane. Oh yeah, the one thing you're going to be relying on a lot on this game is ice for making your water. Luckily it only takes 1 ice. 2 cobalts for your oxygen. And obviously your food grows for the space food. And luckily, with the water there's plenty of ice. With the oxygen there's plenty of cobalt. However, with the space food you have to wait for a certain thing, or a certain you have to wait till you get to a certain point in the game where you can actually unlock these and such, and after that it becomes a lot easier. But I do love the look of these heaters. So nice and warm. But my favourites are definitely the veg tubes. I mean, I love to see the plants growing in these and that, and it just looks so cool and satisfying. Yeah, any veg head would love this. Yes, I'm hinting at you, Jade, if you are watching this. There is another person called Jade, and she's a little bit of a veg head herself. I blame her for my vegginess. Alright, go. She probably watch this and give me the middle finger and say, "How fucking dare you?" And I'll be like, "Nah, it's the truth. I'm just telling the truth, that's all." And then it'd be like, "Bullshit. Whatever truth happens to fit prime time." Where am I getting my quotes from? Wait, I'm out of power, aren't I? Yes. Aluminium and magnesium. Luckily I got... Nope, that's iridium. Aluminium. Where's my magnesium? The hardest thing to get is my super alloys, but luckily I found plentiful here. Now these solar panels are an absolute lifesaver. However, you do need to be careful where you build at times. You actually need to plan where you build and everything. So you can't just build willy-nilly anywhere. Also, I will give you a warning, don't expect everything to be perfect here, because you will see buildings float, you will see things a bit off and that. But yeah, a word of warning, be careful where you build, choose wisely, and also make note of where water drops in. Like, look at the way this is made, and analyse it and think to yourself, will water go here, will this turn into a lake? Will your base get flooded? So you have to sort of like constantly ask questions all the time. And then you have to ask yourself, will I need to put my base on stilts, and etc. So that's why I've got this base slightly more high up, and I'm going to need some more ice for my waters. But that's not a problem. If anything, because of the way the things go down so slowly, I don't have to worry too much about water and food and oxygen, but it is still best to keep an eye out for it. Now you've got things like these crash ships to actually investigate, to actually, you know, take bits from and such. Now already that one's my first ship that I've actually scoured and took and whatever, and actually I got quite a lot from that. And actually I was actually quite lucky to be close to that one. Reminds me of an old Star Cruiser. I actually like that. I like the designs of the ships in this. I would like to fly one of those. Anyway, this is my little home, as you can tell. Very Subnautica-ish, but on the red planet instead. And obviously, got here, windows everywhere, things everywhere, computer room. Yep. Life on Mars for you. So the only difference is, doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, you can still be on Mars. Now, no, this is not Mars. This is another red planet. I can't remember the name of it, but it is based in another area and such. Oh, jewel free. Now that's really good. Actually, what do I need for that? Two titanium, 2 ions, and 2 aluminiums. Right, I'm going to need to get the aluminiums. Now, aluminiums can be quite scarce in this game, but I have my ways. Now I will warn you, I would recommend starting on relax mode before you jump right into the heat of the game. Do not underestimate it. Think carefully before you choose what way you play it. Now, I mean, yeah, you may be alright to jump into the deep end, but I will warn you, if you jump into hardcore mode, you would just guarantee to lose your save just by dying. It is very brutal in that area, and that's not me exaggerating, that is me being 100% honest with you. And it's like, yeah, when it did it to me, I was like, oh my god, that's so brutal, I love it. But yeah, I fell in love with this game instantly when I got it. I got my friend Tom this one, and he's even enjoyed it, and it was so funny when he was on it one time. He was going, hey Draco, I made puddles, I made rivers, I made plants. And I was like, wow, you're playing God, doing something that Pasta would usually do. That's going to make him jealous. You know, I obviously say stuff like that for a joke, but it's actually quite awesome to see him invested in something like this and so forth. Mind you, me and Tom do share a similar interest when it comes to these type of games, because we're both a pair of nerds anyway. I also know Pastor likes similar stuff like this, but I think he's more into the deep end of things. He prefers more of the action and such, which I don't blame him, because, you know, he's like the Han Solo of the group, so, you know. I'll see you around, kid. Yeah, he'd be flying in his Millennium Falcon. Alright, Sarsenus, don't you dare correct me. I can hear you in my head saying, it's Falcon, you idiot. Oh, actually, I got the name wrong, not my fault. Oh, it is, but still. I'm trying to think what this game reminds me of. Apart from Subnautica and Astroneer combined into one. But it also reminds me of something else. Something that's on the tip of my tongue. Actually, how much do I need for that drill? Excuse me. Ooh, that wasn't nice. Just space food. Yeah. Oh, I'll try and focus on getting those big lockers up, because they're actually good for space, especially when you want to actually put things in order and such, which I do. And then I can get rid of the blue boxes and go, right, now this covered this, now that covered that, yada yada yada, boom boom boom. Oh, make no mistake about this game, you're guaranteed to run out of materials very quickly, because you're literally just constantly building, constantly trying to make oxygen, constantly trying to make water, and so forth and so on. And yes, the game will help you out, but for the first time around, from the beginning, you have to help yourself, basically. So it's like, help yourself, fucker. So yeah, that was a quote from Freddy Krueger, in case anybody's wondering. I know so many quotes at times, it's just, yeah. Ooh, what is this? That looks like a space satellite, but what is here? Captain Sorg, started whatever. I am on a red barren planet surrounded by ice and titanium, which would be worth something. Now my option is fucking no. Now I'm high on oxygen again. But still, either way, it doesn't erase the fact that I am stuck on a lifeless planet, filled with nothing but rocks. Hardly any action happening, hardly any life. But at least I get to do the thing that I was born to do. Play God. Goddamn right. But no, you start to see the beauty of this game once it starts getting right into the actual whole thing. But yeah, you will be doing a lot of collecting and a lot of gathering. So there is going to be a lot of back and forth to this game. There is going to be a lot of collecting. And there is going to be a lot of deaths at times, especially if you're someone like me. And so forth and so on. And if you like to build big things and such, then you're guaranteed to be collecting a lot of materials. I mean, this base is only small comparing. I mean, if you've seen my other videos like Subnautica and my Ark, you know how big my bases can get. And they can be quite massive at times. Yeah, wild. I think I can build one of those. I may as well put it downstairs. Hold that. Now these lockers, they definitely are a lifesaver. Alright, I'm gonna have you as Cobalt. Alright, Cobalt. Every time when I hear the name Cobalt, I just think of Dead Space, where one of the guy at the beginning says to one of the other characters, goes, what's it now? This kind of mining business, this lucrative business, Daniels. You get Cobalt, Osmium, Obsidian, and all that. Like, it goes into the full deals of it. So every time when I hear the word Cobalt, I'm just instantly thinking of that scene. And I'm talking about the first Dead Space. And before anyone asks, yes, my brain's in gear today, so I can speak as much as my brain will allow me to. I was actually going to go into details about how my illnesses affect my gaming and my abilities to do stuff, but I thought, you know what, I may as well leave it as is, because you all seen videos and heard me talk about it, so I might as well let the videos do the talking and showing. But yeah, usually when I'm playing games like this and that, I find it quite therapeutic, but also at the same time I do hear the voice in my head saying, you got to do better, you got to be faster, you got to hurry up, hurry. And it's constantly daring me to do better, constantly challenging me, saying, I bet you can't do this time, I bet you can't do that. And even at the moment now, it's like, you're not doing quick enough, you got to hurry, click, you know, it's clicking its fingers, you know. I mean, if this thing had a body and arms, it'd be clicking its thumbs and such, just to tell me to hurry up, sort of thing. And it does challenge me, but at the same time, it can be a pain in the neck. So if anybody else that suffers with something like this, trust me when I say this, I feel your pain. She doesn't shut up. She never does. I know I said I wouldn't go on about her, but I thought, you know what, fuck it, I may as well just talk about her. I mean, at the moment now, she's telling me to shut the fuck up because she's saying I make no sense, and I'm telling her to get stuffed, basically, and that she can eat shit. Because I can talk as much as I want. Well, she's going to give me a major headache later on, saying, what are you doing, you muppet? And that's actually funny. Muppet. I'm a muppet. I'm a bumpy of a man. That's my singing, by the way. Is it getting better? Good. Yeah, you like it? I do talk a load of rubbish at times, don't I? Feel free to nod and smile. Smile and wave, people. Smile and wave. Right, what have we got? Need more aluminium. What do I need for this? Aluminium again. So I really am out of alley. I guess I'm going to have to wait for another meteor shower. That looks like an Earth planet there. If you, that's actually pretty cool. So there's one. I'll take it as a lava-based planet. That's like probably a Venus type style. So I would definitely say this is more of a Mars type planet. Definitely good for mining, getting your materials and that, and good for terraforming as well. Although I wouldn't recommend anyone to terraform Mars. I would say leave Mars as it is, because you don't know if things are meant to be what they are. But then again, why should anybody listen to me? It's like, Draco, what do you know about space? Space is just a void of darkness and such. You know nothing about space. And I'll be like, guess again, motherfucker. I know enough about space to make your ass split into a black hole. I am really talking out of my arse today. Feel free to say that in the comments, people. Fireball talks out of his ass. He knows nothing. And I'll be like, bullshit. You don't know the first thing about space. Some of you humans are arrogant enough to think that Earth is the center of the universe. Do you really think that Earth has the greatest culture? Bullshit. Stop pretending you know anything about culture. You hardly know the meaning. By the way, if anybody knows where that's from, you get a fucking cookie, because that's from one of my favourite animes, Macross 2. Fucking love that show. It was broken up into 3 VHSs at one point, and then it was made into one movie. But mind you, that was a common thing back then for a lot of animes. Ooh, jackpot. Sorry, I've got to do it properly. Jackpot! Iron. Ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. I shouldn't really be singing that song, because I don't fancy being dangled off a building from my bloody ankles. Did you know that that actually happened to the singer who sung Ice Ice Baby? I'm not sure if it's true or false, but I heard from one of my buddies that something like that happened to him, and I was like, it wouldn't surprise me, because he probably pissed off the wrong crew and probably got on the wrong side of them, and I'll be like, yeah, welcome to the gangster world. You really don't want to piss them off, because they will literally do stuff that some of us would not be daring to do. And that's why we let some of these mobs, you know, just do it, because heck, they've been doing it for so long, why should we stop them? Alright, let's go and name this. Something tells me that we're going to have some meteorites. Wait a minute, I can make more of these. Yeah. Oh, they made things a lot more easy in this game to turn them around and even name them. So they definitely used the Subnautica mechanics as well, which is something I love. I put the ice in here. Put my cobalt. Well, let's get this ice out. Put my cobalt, titanium. Yes, Mr. Daniels, this place is very lucrative. Here I come, motherfuckers! I need to get a jetpack and do that. I always want to do that on a space game. Just go on the jetpack and shout out, here I come, motherfuckers. But we all did. Event Horizon. That's fun, I believe. I know I'm not putting in the right materials at this moment in time, because at the moment I'm just sorting it all out. And while at the same time, giving myself some room. Now, what do I need for this thing anyway? I need silicon for that. So, silicon. And what else? Oh, magnesium. That's another thing. And what else do we need? Screen terraformation. No, we don't. We need a lot of aluminium though. Alright, let's go and get my computer thing up. Alright, let's get you sorted out. I love how quick these turn as well. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. And I love the fact that they're using flat screens as well. No communication antenna. Oh! Ain't I'm a numpty. But for that, I'm going to need aluminium and silicon. Do I have any alli in here? Guess not. Also, I'm going to need to make another cupboard for the other stuff. That's easy enough. What else is in here? Well, I got one aluminium. Would that be enough for an antenna? Yes, that would be. Hold the phone. Wait, do I need more than one metal for that? Well, we see. You watch, I probably do. But luckily, metal is not as hard to get here. Now let's see. We put our cobalt in here. And we put our ice in here. We actually got these lockers up a lot more quicker. Excuse me. Put a titanium in there. I grabbed the titanium from the other locker. But remember, there's a tick in titanium, so it's titanium. Now let's have a look at that. Is that right? No, it isn't. Wait, it is right. Ah, I can spell. Oh, what do you want? A fucking medal? Of course I do. I love the way I spell. Right, let's go and put this into order. Another thing I love about this game is how smooth it is. It's just smooth as silk.